Alright, hello viewer. We have something a little different today. Normally, on these videos, I've been going out and traveling and looking for toys at various stores around the area. But in this day and age, with stores like Toys R Us and KB Toys and everyone's favorite Child World closed, we as a community have done, I've noticed, a little less toy hunting and a little more toy gathering. So I just wanted to try doing an unboxing today. I got this very larger than I expected box. This is from a Big Bad Toy Store, not sponsored, which you can probably assume. One of the benefits that a lot of people know about shopping at Big Bad Toy Store is their pile of loot feature. And what that means is that as you purchase, you can choose to either have them shipped like normal, or you can wait and they'll hold on to your purchase for you until a later date in which you choose to ship. This is kind of great for someone who maybe buys a lot of stuff or collects a lot of stuff over the course of a span of time, or maybe you have a lot of pre-orders outstanding. But what happens is you can accumulate all those pre-orders and orders as they come in, and at one point you can just bulk ship them all at once, which is more efficient. It saves on shipping, it saves on packaging. Although one of the effects of that is you get very large boxes like this sometimes. Now I will say that this package may include some gifts, so some of these aren't all for me, unfortunately. One of the interesting side effects of this pile of loot feature is that I often will order stuff, not think about it, because I tend to be a little bit more on the patient side. And, as soon as I have enough stuff at the end of the 90-day period, I just let it all ship to me. As a result, I often don't remember what's coming in the box by the time it ships to me, which is the case here. So I think I know one or two of the items that are in here, but I don't actually remember some of them, and some of them might be for gifts. But don't worry, because those people do not watch these videos, so who cares? Without further ado, let's see what is in this package from Big Bad Toy Store. Again, not sponsored. I always like to cut away from myself. Sometimes I'll see some unboxing videos and they will be cutting dangerously close to their own fingers, which is not ideal for a box cutter. One of the benefits of using a box cutter is that you get the thrill of not knowing if you've destroyed your product with the razor blade. Okay. Ooh! Ooh! Look at that! I'm already seeing something that I do not know what it is, which is in equal parts alarming and awesome. This is for the ASMR fans. We get a lot of bubble wrap sounds going on. Let's start with some of the weirder items up top. I do not remember ordering this. So this is, I don't think you'll be able to read that on the package. This is Takara Tomi's Beast Saga. You get these dice and you stick them in the chest of this animal-based figure. This is a dolphin character. So these are just some like wild import items. I think this one costs like a little bit on the higher side because it's an import, but I honestly don't know much about this property at all. Okay, so I remember as a kid, one of the only X-Men figures from Toy Biz that I owned was Iceman, just because I like gummy bear style toys. So this is a retro Iceman. I haven't had much luck seeing these in stores. So it was cool to pick it up online and just hassle-free get it. get like the only one I want. This is unpunched, which is great. If I was a carded collector, that would be awesome. And now it's kind of a shame that I am not one of those things. This is a toy that I have wanted for maybe 2 decades because we were always told that we could never get it. So in honor of the 50th anniversary of Lucasfilm, George Lucas's least favorite rabbit, Jackson. Oh, look at, oh, that is cool. A little Lando on the cover. I don't know too much about Jackson other than he's a cool rabbit character. I love aliens in Star Wars. And we were told we were never gonna get him. So for this line, they're doing some unique packaging. This isn't the normal Black Series packaging. It's kind of packaged like a book. They tried this gimmick out in the 90s, I believe, with some of their expanded universe packaging. Again, this is very cool. Jackson was not sculpted the way I think anyone really expected. But it's one of those characters that it's just, we are very thankful that it came out, that it exists. I'm more of a 3 3/4 collector, but I do make some exceptions for some particularly unique or interesting Black Series pieces, and I think this very much qualifies. Oh, hex yeah! Glow in the dark. You don't need to go any further. This just says glow in the dark, so cool. So, if you're not familiar, there was a successful Kickstarter a few years back called Beasts of the Mesozoic. And their aim was to make more realistic sculpted Velociraptor action figures, starting there. Recently, they expanded to include more species. I'm no paleontologist, but let's just say of the Triceratops genre. This is a Zuniceratops, which is a much more fun name. So this might be a deep cut, but as my first entry into the Beasts of the Mesozoic line, baby, you know, the first cut is the deepest. So this is a glow-in-the-dark toy made out of translucent plastic. So it's already got two of the best features of being a toy, glow-in-the-dark and translucent. And this is supposed to be, if I'm not mistaken, in the style of some of those old, like, bootleg or dollar store or souvenir gift shop dinosaurs you might get that were like this kind of translucent, gradient colored. It's really hard to describe, and I don't have one on hand. If I'm not lazy later, I'll edit in an image for you. But now, speaking of glow-in-the-dark, someone I've been waiting for on pre-order a very long time. And this is the Motu Origins Scare Glow. As everyone knows, Scare Glow is basically the cooler in every way version of a Skeletor. I've just always loved Scare Glow. When Motu Classics came out, I was so tempted by the 2000X line, but I was just born a little too late for Motu. I had no nostalgia for it. So I resisted and passed on the admittedly cool-looking 2000X line. But then Scare Glow comes out in Motu Classics, and I couldn't not get a glow-in-the-dark skeleton. And that comes back now. I was gonna hold off on Motu Origins, and then right out the gate, they announced Scare Glow, and I am hooked. So I'm excited to have this guy glowing on the shelf. Okay, so I think I recall what these last ones are. I guess we're in a bit of a Motu mood, what with PowerCon coming up all of a sudden. We got some big, familiar brown mailer packages. Skeletor. Let's see what version of Skeletor we got. I hope no one minds that I am opening up these boxes. I know it's a source of pain to see someone opening something for some collectors. Nice! This is the Space Mutants New Adventures Intergalactic Skeletor, Intergalactic Overlord of Evil. You can't get enough skeleton, man. Motu is just the best when it comes to these wacky character designs. So that is one of these brown mailer packages down. So now, I'm not sure. I could turn this over and look, but I'm not sure what this one is. I don't know that I ordered anything kind of medium size, so... Oh, heck yeah! This is Tuscador, another New Adventures character. Now, these were all sold online. I haven't looked for them at conventions much, so I haven't seen them in person. I was under the impression that Tuscador was just in a normal size package. So let's see what's going on. Holy cow. Holy cow. I don't know if I can really depict how hefty and large this character is in person. Wait, let's see. I'll bring up a Skeletor from the same line. So this is a normal Motu Classics figure. This is Tuscador. Jeez. When I saw packaged photos of him without any context, I assumed that he was just, they just worked their magic and crammed this guy in a Motu package. It kind of looks that way, right? It looks like he's kind of hunched and crammed in there. But this guy is enormous. And if I'm not mistaken, on Big Bad, he costs less than some of the other Motu Classics. So, wow, that is a great deal. If Tuscador is still up on Big Bad, pick him up. You may not have space on your shelf, but if you do, pick him up. Last and hopefully not least is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, not this year, from many moons ago, Rotar and Twistoid. This was towards, I think, if I'm not mistaken, kind of towards the latter end of the Motu line. They were doing some of their San Diego ones as these deeper cuts, these more obscure kind of niche characters. I know one of the 2-packs was the rock dudes that just turned into rocks. Everyone's, as a child, favorite action feature. So the gimmick of these two was that these two were basically tops. They were the Beyblades of their time. And I want to say that these were purchased because, again, they were dirt cheap. And one of the fun things about collecting the scraps, if you will, is you wind up with a collection of really eclectic characters, right? Many Masters collectors will have He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Teela, whereas me, a lunatic, I will have Elephant, Tusk Dude, and the tops. So let's see. I've never opened a Motu 2-pack before, so this is going to be interesting. Come on out of there. Push. Oh man, these are much cooler in person than they are in some of the pictures. Now, I'm kind of curious. I am not sure which one is which. I could be wrong, and I will edit this out if I am. But I want to say he's Rotar and he's Twistoid, but they have them swapped. Because I want to say he's the heroic one and this robot is the evil warrior. But honestly, it doesn't... Yeah. No, yeah. On the back it shows Rotar as the heroic human character and Twistoid as the evil robot character. So it's kind of interesting that on graphic design they mixed them up on the front of the box. But yeah, in person I think Rotar, who is Twistoid, is my favorite. I like this dude, and I think this guy, who's basically just He-Man in a metal red helmet, is gonna live in his top mode. And here's just another look at that mailer box it came in. So these mailer boxes have always been a lot of fun, and they should really be cherished forever. So that is the end of this massive box, and holy cow, guys, this is like Christmas morning for me. I was not expecting that much cool stuff. So that should wrap it up, except wait! There's more. Like I said, I am not sponsored. I like to play both sides. So these little boxes also came in the same day from Entertainment Earth. I pre-ordered these so long ago, and who knows what the heck is in these two. Knowing Entertainment Earth, not to be mean, this is not a slight, but knowing Entertainment Earth, these are going to be two very small items that were ordered at the same time, in the same order, but mailed individually in giant, oversized boxes, because that is how they do. So let us see, without further ado, what Entertainment Earth has for us. Oh, this is very cute. Who's ready for an unboxing? I know I am, because I already set up my camera. That was a very bad cut. It wasn't even close to the middle. Come on. It's okay, Mr. Robot. We still love you. Oh, more than one item in this box. Entertainment Earth, you spoil me. Ooh. Ooh. Long have I waited. These are some awesome vintage collection figures. I'm a vintage collection collector, which is not only redundant, but it means that I will automatically love anything that the vintage collection puts out. It is a problem. So I've got this battle droid with his shrunken head, and I got this Rogue One Darth Vader. Both of them aren't the most exciting release, but it's good to get something. Alright, we got some nice packing material. So let's see what's in box number 2. I was assuming we'd have one figure in each box, so I don't know what's in this one. Ooh, maybe it's just packing material. Ooh, best for last. This is the Armorer from The Mandalorian. And yes, for whatever reason, just like Aurora in Sleeping Beauty, I have a very hard time saying Armorer a lot. I am digging this. It took a while for this to come. I don't know if that's because of, shipping issues or whatever. But I'm glad to finally have her. I'm glad I had the patience. Yeah, so that was our haul for this week. Next video, I promise I'll go out hunting again, and I will probably get significantly less stuff, which makes my wallet happy. Thank you for checking out this video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. If you want to see these videos get less terrible, leave a comment, especially mean ones, because those are my favorite. As always, I don't have an outro, and see ya. Hey guys, as you know, this channel is a scam and a scheme. And a grift, frankly, to get free toys eventually when I hit enough subscribers. So if you want to support the effort of me grifting people and companies to giving me free stuff to look at and review, feel free to hit a like or subscribe, or don't.